Hi guys, it's Angie. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be using temporary tattoos on these resin trays, and I'm just inspecting these to make sure that they don't have any scratches on them, because sometimes when you get them out of the package, they're scratched. Here I'm just going to level my curing table. I love that thing. It's from JDCITION, and it has these little feet on it that you can adjust and level it so that your resin cures level. I had to replace the silicone mat because that other one was worn out. It was time to get a new one. So I'm choosing one right here. Just trying to get it out of the bag. It's really weird because one side sticks to the bag and the other side doesn't. Brand new mat. Keep in the bag because I'm going to put this silicone mold, which is a really cool, like drippy skulls and shrooms and hearts and moons kind of mold that I'm going to use in a video soon. And then the cabochon mold for jewelry making. Anyway, I put those in there to keep dust off of them. My idea for this was temporary tattoos on resin, and I saw that on Steve McDonald's website. So I'll link one of his videos where he uses temporary tattoos on his resin pieces down below. I wanted to choose something out of this pack that I got that looked like it had some really neat ones, and I thought the bigger ones would fit into the resin molds, but they're actually a little bit too big. So I had to go with smaller ones, the smaller tattoos for the molds. I liked them so much that I ended up using two of them, so I needed to get a separate mold out. So I'm getting another mold out. I'm just gonna weigh out 6 ounces of resin. I'm gonna use 3 ounces in each mold to start with as the top layer of the tray. I have a little hand mixer that I use. It's really convenient. It saves my wrist. If I didn't have a degasser, I probably wouldn't be able to use that because it does put a lot of air in the resin, as you can see. But I just go pop it in my degasser and all the air is gone. Love watching this time lapse. Boop, gone like magic. So I've split it up and I'm just going to add some of this rainbow alcohol ink. Couldn't get it to come out. It's so fine. It gets like it's fine. I like that color. It's fine. I like it a lot. So pretty. It's just like really fine glitter in alcohol ink. It's really shimmery. Really light, but very pretty. Has a really pretty effect overall. I'm going to add 1 drop of cerulean blue alcohol ink, and that was Let's Resin's alcohol ink. This is the other cup, and I'm going to start with the rainbow alcohol ink. I put a lot of alcohol ink in right there, but you know, I like it. It's really pretty. This is for the mermaid one. So these glitters that I got were part of a mermaid glitter pack that I got on Amazon. I'll list that on there. And I just picked like 4 of them out of the pack. I think 12 came in it. This one's just a purple, like iridescent type glitter. And the first one was a turquoise iridescent. These ones are little stars, and they're really pretty. They have like an iridescent kind of color on one side. These ones make me think of the scales on a mermaid's tail. So yeah, each top has the rainbow alcohol ink in it, but the mermaid one, I put a few more glitters in. I just wanted it to be a little bit different. I think next time though, I'll just put the glitter and do a clear top coat in the middle so that you can see the mermaid more, or so that you can see the tattoo more, and you'll see what I mean at the end. You can see her, but you can see her through glitter. So I'm not sure if I like that or not. See, I started out thinking that I'm just going to pour this around the edge, and then I'll come back later with a clear coat and put the tattoos on the clear coat. But I had too much of this made up to just, I mean, look how much is left in the cup. I probably could have done this with just an ounce or an ounce and a half for the rim. And next time I know, I should have just poured water in and then poured it out to see exactly how much I needed. That's one way to measure how much resin you'll need. I could have probably just mixed up 3 ounces and had enough for both of the rims of these trays. But I didn't want to waste the resin, and I didn't have anywhere else to pour it immediately ready. So I just poured it in and went hope for the best. It doesn't really matter on the feather because the glitter is so fine that it just makes the tattoo look glittery. So it worked out over there. On the mermaid, it's not bad, but it's chunky glitter, so it's kind of like in front of her. And I will put a link for everything that I'm using in this video in the description box down below. So the links will be down there underneath more. If you click on that, then you'll see a little drop down and it'll show you all of my links. Also, there will be my Linktree link, which will take you to my Instagram page, my TikTok page, my Facebook page, my Etsy website, my Patreon website, and my Buy Me a Coffee website. So be sure and check that out. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's free and it helps me out so much. Just hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Just doing a little cleanup. This is isopropyl alcohol in a spray bottle. I'm just going to spray a little bit on the back of these pieces to pop any air bubbles that might come up to the surface. Sometimes you can have air on your silicone mold. That's just me removing some things with the micro brush. And I use that same micro brush to go around the edges of my silicone mold on the inside to get rid of any bubbles that might stick on the corners. Now I'm going to take that clear cover off of the front of the tattoo, and stick the face of it down onto the resin. And then I'll just rub the back really gently with my finger to try and get it stuck down to the resin as best as I can. I don't want any of it to come up. But I forgot all about the little sticker number at the bottom. I didn't think anything about that coming off. I just thought about the actual image coming off on the resin. Well, so did the sticker number. And you'll see what I mean in a little while. So I'm just spraying it with water to wet down the paper on the back of the tattoo. You can start to see the mermaid through the paper. And I'll just let that sit for a minute, and I'll go on and put the feather tattoo on the next tray. Then I'll do the same thing, spray it with water once I get it stuck down. Those little spray bottles are so cute, but they're not the easiest to spray with. So I'm checking this to see. It's sliding a little bit, so I'm trying to get it to slide off of the tattoo without lifting it up and moving the tattoo, and it came off really well. It's a nice transfer. I really like those tattoos. There's me trying to scrape off the serial code because I was like, oh no. Ah, it's so sad. I get out my X-OXO knife and I'm like, I can scrape this off. I can fix this. But that resin was a little bit soft, like just soft enough that I was afraid if I kept going, I was really going to ruin the piece altogether. So I just quit. It came off of the white tray better. Or so I thought. You're still going to see it at the end. It's so sad. I'm just going to keep these two trays, I guess, for myself. So this is the second pour, and I'm going to make, I think, 4 ounces worth of resin. So I'm mixing up the second batch of resin again with my little mixer. I'm going to split this batch into 2 also because I want to do 2 different colors for the backs. So I'm using white resin paste, magenta glitter, cerulean blue alcohol ink, and rainbow alcohol ink. That white pigment paste is so pigmented. It's very strong. Doesn't take very much at all. So I split this up. I'm going to put the same amount on the back of each one. This is cerulean blue, Violet's resin, alcohol ink. And this is rainbow alcohol ink. And I don't remember the brand name, but I will list it below. And some glitter. Rainbow alcohol ink is so fine, but you can see it there. I just wanted it to have a little bit of a shimmer on the back, so it didn't look so different from the front. And the same with this blue. I put the magenta glitter in there just to give it a similarity to the front of the piece. There, I put them in, popped them in the degassing chamber. Get rid of any bubbles. My favorite part. Okay, we're ready to pour. Start with this one first. It's so pretty. It's a really pretty blue. The cerulean blue. This was probably 5 drops of the alcohol ink and I don't know, not very much of the white paste to make it opaque. My camera starts acting up here, so I'm skipping through this real quick. And then I'm just pushing it to the edges with a popsicle stick. Make sure it gets all the way around. So I will leave those to cure and then, oh yeah, spray them with some alcohol ink. I mean some alcohol. Spray them with isopropyl alcohol to get rid of any bubbles. And then now it's time to demold them. Yay, demolding day. This is my favorite part. Sometimes I was like a kid at Christmas. I couldn't wait to get that mold off. Thought this came out really cool. Like that. I think it would have been okay to just have the rainbow alcohol ink in there for the glitter, but the big glitters ended up in weird spots and I don't know, it just looked funky. This one is definitely my favorite. I don't even care that the little sticker is right there, the sticker code. It's fine. I was sad at the time, but now I don't even care. I'm using it in my studio to hold all of my little alcohol ink and distilled water bottles. So, anyway, there they are, guys. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. You can hit the button right down below and the notification button as well so you know every single time I put a video out. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Stay creative.